Okay, Showdown fans, well, it's time to talk about the new series, and that's right, it is hot rods. Cool street machines, flames, big engines, custom work, you name it, you know what a hot rod is. We're going to talk about the years, a few of the rules, but hey, it's not hot rods to hell, it's hot rods to HRW. So let's get started. Okay, we'll start with the bodies. We're going to go 125th scale, 124th scale. I prefer 125th. Model kit bodies. No Lexan, no polycarbonate, nothing like that. Just standard, good old-fashioned model kits. So that should make it easy enough. We're going to go 1915 to 1934. That's the cutoff date. I want to keep the Roadster hot rod look as early as possible. I will allow the sedan bodies like this. This is a great example, although I want to see the engine. I'm not going to make it a requirement, but I tell you, this is hot rod, so let's model them like a hot rod. This is a great example. You guys can all use the same kit and you're going to come up with something different. So be creative. You don't need to put numbers on the doors, flames, and, well, more flames. Groovy, man. Just making it look like a hot rod. This example up here, the yellow one, that's okay, but you know what? Lose the fenders. Show the engine. Do some of the custom work. That's what the hot rod is all about. And like I said, I will allow the sedans just like that, and I will allow the pickup trucks. So you can research those. Revell, AMT, they make the pickup trucks or whatever within the years. And this is an old one made by a friend of mine. It was a gift to me, and this thing's been around for a long time, but I wanted to include it because it kind of helped inspire the whole series that we're doing here, along with a few other guys there at HRW. So there we have it. We've got the bodies out of the way. 1915 to 1934, 125th to 124 scale, model kit bodies only, no Lexan. As far as chassis goes, well, it's all scratch built. That's what this is about, right? Customization. So you're going to build your own chassis. Of course, I suggest using the HW1 bracket or make your own. Slot Car Corner will have all these in stock. We have the wider guide tongues. We have the narrow guide tongues. And also, we're not going to just do inline. We are going to allow sidewinder. Sidewinder, angle winder. That configuration is up to you. So there's brackets out there like this JK bracket to help you make some mounts, or again, I encourage you to just scratch build them yourself. But wanted to feature these veterans of the Showdown. You know the deal. Basically all the same parts for your chassis, just a little bit more fabrication. Okay, just a few tech specs. The rest of it's going to be in the rules, so make sure that you read the rules page. But for our motor, we're going to stick with the Predator 20.5 RPM. This has been a great motor for the other series in this scale, so we're not going to change anything and stick with it. Okay, we're going to talk tires. So for this series, like the ones in the past, we're going to use Paul gauge. So Paul gauge urethane only out here on the lumbar. Now remember, this final number right here, as in 28, 12, and then 5, that 5 means a rib. That means a wheel that has a rib like this, the CB design, that has about a 5mm rib, and that's what the 5 means. So these tires are for ribbed wheels. So make sure you know that when you're ordering. And again, this one here, 28, 12, 0, same size tire, but you notice it ends in 0. That means it's for a smooth wheel like this with no rib. H&R Pro Track, a lot of them are the same way, and you have to glue them on. So just be aware of that when you order. And with the Paul gauge tires, we do have a really nice surprise coming between Paul gauge and Slot Car Corner. Can't thank them enough. They're bringing in some new designs, and this is specifically for these hot rods and the older cars, but they're going to be available soon at Slot Car Corner. I'm going to update the rules with the links as they come in, but this is one of them, the Firestones here with the pie crust action. I mean, man, that is groovy. Can I say that? Yeah, groovy. And then here's another type of Firestone. And these are going to be for the Zero that we just talked about, the smooth wheel there. So we'll have to glue them on. Hansen's Hard as Nails, Tester's Model Glue, super glue from the back side, but not too much. You know, your favorite adhesive. We've shown that before. Plus some nice wide radials, Goodyear radials here, and normal stock size. So these are going to be really cool. As far as wheels and tire sizes go, you can go up to 18 millimeter wide. So if you want the big hosses in the width, that's fine. You can use them. However, remember that the overall width, the max width, is 3 1/4. So I'm going to measure from the outside sidewalls, and 3 1/4 inches is your maximum width. We're setting the maximum width to that because with my lane spacing, we get much wider than that, then we're just bumping tires and we're having a lot more offs than we need to. So 3 1/4, it'll be in the rules. Write that down. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's all about fun. And I know that a lot of you feel the same way, that scratch building is, well, it's just top of the mountain. There's just no greater feeling in this hobby than coming up with an idea. You know, you've got a slot car, you know, in your head, and you build it from the ground up, and then you come out here and you see it race, you see it run in action at speed, and it's just, there's no, you know, nothing else can replace that feeling. So I hope that some of you that are on the fence, that haven't tried the scratch building, ask the other folks that have been doing this for a while. They'll tell you. Dive in. Don't be afraid. Ask questions. You can do it. And once you do it once, I tell you what, you think other slot cars are addicting. Wait till you get a load of some scratch building. So I look forward to seeing a bunch of new faces like we did here for the Winterfest. I hope that this summer we'll bring all of you back, plus a lot more brand new. Now remember, ask questions. That's real simple. Message me, email, or right there in the forum. Just ask the questions and we'll take care of it for you. Look forward to your comments and your feedback, and we will see you online and see you in the summer.